Ow. Did you really throw this at me? Do I look like a Pokemon to you? It's really rude. You so owe me. Why would you even try to capture me? Oh, you're aiming for a Pokemon? Where? Oh, you were trying to capture that. Oh, I hate bugs. Mm, no, you can do so much better than a Caterpie. No bugs. No bugs. I'm sorry, I cannot allow that. What Pokemon would I suggest? Obviously, water Pokemon are the best. Why would you even think to capture something else? Oh, you don't have a Pokemon of your own? Are you new? Oh, you really are a baby. Okay, well, lucky you ran into me. I mean, obviously I'm the best. I'm Misty. So you don't have a single Pokemon of your own? Well, why didn't you visit the Pokemon professor? You didn't know you were supposed to do that. Oh, wow. Okay. I mean, small mercies. At least you knew to throw one of these at a Pokemon that you want to capture, even though it was a disgusting Caterpie. Yes, so typically when you go to a new region, you visit the Pokemon professor here in the Kanto region. That's Professor Oak to you. And he lets you pick one of the 3 starters he has available. So you can use a Pokemon to capture even more Pokemon. Does that make sense? Instead of chucking balls and missing and hitting people in the head. Also, you really shouldn't be out here without a Pokemon. Who allowed you in the tall grass? That's not acceptable. You can get seriously injured out here. Oh, actually, looks like you got seriously injured already. Let me guess. Did a pack of Spearow swoop down and try to peck you? No? Oh. Let me guess. A Mankey. A group of Mankeys. Oh, the terror. They are so angry. Did you happen to miss a different Pokemon and slam this into their tree? Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I mean, I still haven't forgiven you for hitting me in the head, but at least let me take care of you, fix some of that up, and maybe tell you about the Kanto region. Get you started on the right foot when it comes to being a new Pokemon trainer. And obviously, you couldn't have asked for a better teacher. Because I'm a gym leader? Hello? Cerulean City? Oh my goodness. You really are a baby. You don't even know to act impressed when a gym leader is talking to you. Oh gosh. That's fine, that's fine. We'll get into that in due time. First, let me take care of your wounds and at least scold you a little bit. Don't go out in the wild grass without a Pokemon. Rule number 1. Hold on, I have some stuff in my bag. Don't move. Okay, why don't you hold still and I'm going to begin disinfecting some of those cuts and scrapes, okay? Oh, I cannot believe your luck running into a pack of Mankey. Yes, they are known as the angry monkey Pokemon, and rightfully so. No, you didn't do anything wrong. You can do pretty much anything, and they're going to be mad at you. They're pretty territorial, along with Spearow. Those are the Pokemon that are primarily in this area. Though if you're really unlucky, you might run into a Beedrill. I hate bugs. They're disgusting. Oh, you think they're pretty cute? Oh, well, no accounting for taste. How do you feel about water Pokemon? Just okay. I'm sorry, was I being too rough? Sorry, it really frustrates me when people don't seem to understand the beauty and power and elegance of a water Pokemon. Of course, there's so many water Pokemon in this region and in others. Just think of it. Horsey, so cute. Coltine, so elegant, the goldfish Pokemon. And... what? That Pokemon? Oh, that's my Psyduck. Yeah, it's water Pokemon, so I don't want to talk about it. You can have him. I don't want him. You won't leave me alone. So, if you want Psyduck to be your very first Pokemon, I say go for it. Oh, you want the full trainer experience. Okay, well. Once we're done here, maybe I can escort you to Professor Oak's lab, and you can pick out your first starter. Oh, that's a big decision. Actually, usually you get to pick from a grass Pokemon, a fire Pokemon, or a water Pokemon as your beginning journey partner. I recommend the water Pokemon. Here, it's Squirtle. But he also has Bulbasaur and Charmander. I mean, of course, you'd be basic and pick Charmander. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. I know I'm sorry if it stings. Oh, you want me to help you match you to your right Pokemon type? I would love to. Once I'm done with this, we can get started with that too. No, I'm actually would love to do that. Maybe you just don't know it yet and you're a connoisseur of water Pokemon. Let me get a bandage for you. That cut looks like probably needs a little bit of extra help, okay? Okay, why don't you just hold still and I'm just gonna try to put this right over your cut. Perfect. Okay, when it comes to Pokemon, you have a lot to learn. Do you understand maybe what kind of Pokemon you're looking for? No idea. Well, there's quite a few different types in the entire Pokemon world. So many. Of course, I told you about water, grass, fire. But there's electric, fighting, rock, fairy, poison, steel, dark, ghost. Did I say psychic? Oh, yes, and of course, bug. Oh, no. I mean, obviously, if you like bug types, then I can't stop you. I just probably won't be spending a lot of time with you if that's the case. And you're already on thin ice for hitting me in the head. Don't think I've forgotten. Okay, well, maybe let me ask you a few questions and maybe we can narrow it down from there. Good. Okay. Question number 1. Do you have a particular favorite color? Any color. Trust me, this is very important. I know, do you like pink, orange, blue, red, sapphire? Okay. Any others? Okay. So something definitely pretty bright, I understand. Okay. And do you have a particular favorite season? Fall, winter, spring, summer? Trust me, I have a reason for asking. This can tell a lot about a person. I personally really like summer. Perfect for water types and beach outings. Of course, you would like fall, okay? And winter, of course. All right. Okay. Do you typically enjoy spending time with a lot of people, a few people, or are you comfortable being by yourself? I mean, Pokemon can be a lot like people. Some Pokemon prefer dark caves that, don't spend a lot of time with people. And then there's other Pokemon that enjoy living in groups. So, what about you? How do you like to spend time with people? Few close friends, okay. Now, if you could have a superpower, which one do you think you would like? Now, do you want to breathe fire, fly, I don't know, turn invisible? Okay, interesting. And super strength, of course. So I'm getting something bright, something strong. Okay. Perfect. Now here's a really important question. In the heat of battle, do you prefer being on the offensive or defensive? I see a lot of battling in your future. Oh, this is pretty good. Last question. What is your favorite type of weather? Do you like sunny, rainy, cloudy? Interesting. Okay, last question. Do you prefer traveling or do you prefer a more sedentary lifestyle? Okay. I think it sounds like we're going to get along pretty well, if you ask me. If you're looking for a traveling companion, that is. Or not. Doesn't matter, I have obligations anyway, being a gym leader. So from what I see here, I think a type that you might really resonate with is fire types. Oh, yes, they're very powerful, very scary, very strong, can withstand quite a lot in terms of weather and temperature. However, I'd like to point out that water Pokemon have the advantage against fire types. So, you don't even know about advantages. Well, like everyone knows, well, I guess most people know, all Pokemon come with advantages and weaknesses. Think of it like an extreme form of rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, so let's start with the first three, shall we? Like when you first start your Pokemon journey, you have a fire, a water, and a grass. Grass beats water, water beats fire, fire beats grass. Make sense? You get used to it. It'll become like second nature, trust me. There are so many more typing advantages you have to remember, but I think if it's your first time, maybe focus on the beginning 3. Get used to it. So, for instance, if you pick Charmander, you might have a really easy time on this specific route. However, how do I put this delicately? If you're planning on facing the gyms, you're going to have a tough time at the beginning. First, you have to go against Brock, who is a rock-type specialist, and then you have to go through me, a water-type specialist. I forgot you don't even know what gyms are. You really are a baby. Okay. Do you even have a particular reason about why you want to start a Pokemon journey? For instance, I want to become the best water specialist ever. But some people want to be a dragon-type specialist, a dragon tamer. Some people just want to capture all the Pokemon. You know, all of those are valid reasons, but most of the time, when people start a journey, it's because they want to become a Pokemon champion. The best of the best. Recognized throughout the entire region. Of course, if you become Pokemon champion, there is some prize money along with some fame to your name. However, then you have to deal with a whole bunch of other people wanting to challenge you, which is not really something I am in the business of. I guess not on that level, at least. Good question. How you become Pokemon champion is you have to challenge each individual gym. And each individual gym has their own specialist. There's 8 in total. So in Kanto, it is a rock, water, grass, poison, psychic, electric, fire, and am I forgetting one? It's only 7. Oh, I forgot. Normal, I guess. That's a weird one. Nobody really knows too much about Giovanni. Just that he's the last gym leader. Second to last? I don't really get a chance to speak to him that often. He's kind of shady, if you ask me. But what do I know? I like to stay around Cerulean City. You want to challenge me right off the bat? I'm afraid you can't. I'm much too important for that. No, I mean, not really. No. You have to challenge each gym in order. No ifs, no ands, no buts. So you have to start with Brock. But before all that, you have to get your starter Pokemon. So you think you're gonna go with Charmander, huh? Well, during your journey, if it turns out you don't want to become champion, you can always find your goals somewhere else. Yeah, there's so many different Pokemon goals you can have. Best Pokemon Connoisseur, Pokemon Breeder, Pokemon Master, whatever that means. Now it's some dumb person I know. You probably haven't heard of him. Ash Ketchum. Oh, don't even get me started. He wants to become Pokemon Master. When asked what that means, he goes, I don't know. Can you believe him? Ugh. Somebody asked, does that mean being the strongest? And he said, something bigger than that. Somebody asks, to be champion? And he says, no, something bigger than that. What do I know? He's so dumb. Actually, you kind of remind me of him. It's not like I like him or anything. He still owes me for ruining my bike. So if you happen to find Ash Ketchum, if you want to send him my way, it'd be much appreciated. Oh, you think it seems like a disadvantage to only use one type? Shows what you know. I personally think it means and shows that you're a better trainer, a strong trainer, a trainer with courage and willpower to only use one type, even knowing some types are going to be stronger against you. Though, typically you kind of want to spread it out a bit. Have a Pokemon of each type. I know that seems really, really hard, but you don't even know about dual typings. Wait, hold on. Turn that way for me. Turn the other way. Those Mankeys really did you good. You have a whole bunch of stuff in your hair. It's okay. Let me try to get some of that out for you. That's right, Pokemon typings. Well, some Pokemon can have dual typings. I think one of the most common ones is fire and fighting when it comes to starters. But there can be a whole number of different combinations. So it's important to try to make sure that you have all your bases covered if you're planning on taking on a Pokemon journey to become Pokemon champion. Though, if you have the willpower for it, I believe you can get it done, just like that stupid Ash Ketchum. Let me come over here. Oh, it's okay. You just have a whole bunch of leaves in your hair. Yeah, there's quite a lot of Pokemon in the world. I think over 1,000 at this point. But some of them live in different regions. Kanto region only has 151 of them. So it's important to maybe figure out exactly where you want to start your journey. Though I think Kanto is a good place to start. I think that looks pretty good. Oh, wait, you have one more. There it is. Hopefully now, next time, rule number 1, don't go into tall grass if you don't have a Pokemon. Rule number 2. You know what? Let me write these down for you. Don't worry, I'll give this to you once I'm done. Plus, I want you nice and strong and knowing exactly what you're doing by the time you come and challenge me. It would be embarrassing if you lost. And that wouldn't be fun for either of us. So rule number 1, don't go into tall grass without a Pokemon. Number 2, make sure you stock up on potions and Pokeballs. Very important. If you don't have Pokeballs, then you can't catch a Pokemon. And potions will help heal your Pokemon if they get hurt. But only a lame person uses them during battle. It's almost like cheating. Okay, it's there for a reason. I guess you can use it that way, but we might look at you funny. Number 3, very important. If a Pokemon ends up getting too hurt, you should take it to a Pokemon Center. Nurse Joy will heal him right up for you at no cost. If it faints. Rule number 4. And this is a big one. If you happen to lock eyes with a trainer on a route at any given time, that means you're game to battle. Now, you don't get a choice. If you lock eyes, you have to battle. Lucky you don't have any Pokemon, or else I would have forced you to battle me. What happens if you lose? First of all, it's kind of embarrassing, not gonna lie. Secondly, you have to give up some of your pocket change to the winner. I mean, obviously, how else do you think Pokemon trainers earn a living? Think money falls from the sky? Yes, doesn't matter age or gender. If you see a youngster Joey on the side of the road as you're traveling, you best be prepared to take all of his pocket money. All of it. Especially that youngster Joey. You know, he's always telling me about his Rattata. Oh, it's in the top 1% of all Rattata. Nobody cares, Joey. Give me your money. Gosh. Oh. Do you have a Pokénav on you? Did your mom or sibling or somebody give it to you? Here's a big one. Don't give out your Pokénav number to anyone, or else you'll have a whole bunch of youngsters always calling you, telling you about, oh, wearing shorts is so nice. I know that. You don't have to call me and tell me that. I don't even know you. Okay? And they will tell you a whole bunch of useless information and call you out of the blue. Stop you dead in your tracks, and you have to listen to them go on and on and on and on. So don't give them your number. Just take the money and leave. Well, what if they want a rematch? It doesn't matter if they want a rematch. Trust me, they're going to say they got stronger, but they haven't. So, best save yourself some trouble. Rule number 5, don't give out your Pokénav number. That feels about all the rules I have for you. Oh, the biggest rule of them all. I can't believe. Ow. It still hurts from when you hit me. I can't believe I almost forgot, though. Rule number 6. If you plan on going through a cave, make sure to pack repels. All of the repels. If you don't, and you're lost in a cave anywhere in Kanto or Sinnoh, Hoenn, it doesn't matter what region you're in, if you do not pack repels, you will have a horde of Zubats, tiny little bat Pokemon that are blind and see through echolocation, bothering you every time you take a single step. Maybe it's not their fault because they're blind, but still, it's really annoying. So, save yourself some trouble. Buy repels. If you're going through a cave, plan accordingly. Let's see. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. I think that's about it. Do you feel a bit more prepared to start your Pokemon journey? Of course you are. I'm a great teacher. And now, do you feel a bit more awed to be in my presence? Misty, Cerulean City Gym Leader. No. Are you judging me because I'm the second gym leader? It's not my fault that they make me use underlevel Pokemon to make sure you guys feel better about yourselves. I could be champion if I wanted to, I just don't want to. Whatever. Let me tear this out for you and give it to you out of the goodness of my heart. Here you are. Take it. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm still going to lead you to Professor Oak. It's the least I can do. I can't leave you out here to be attacked by more Mankey. That's a joke. I'm not going to battle you. I'll be waiting for you at Cerulean Gym, if you're brave enough. Of course, you have to go through Brock. And if you're planning on picking Charmander, you're in for a world of hurt. So you better catch a few more Pokemon before coming to see me. Whatever. Of course, you can have this back. I didn't mean to take it from you. It's just, I want to make sure you learned your lesson and don't go hitting other unsuspecting individuals in the head with it. It's not a toy. Pokemon battling is serious business. Here you go. Where were you keeping that? You're giving it to me? Is it because I like water types? That's very sweet. Though I don't think I've ever seen a Pokédoll quite that large. But I accept. Give it here. Oh, this is really big, but I love it. Thank you. I forgive you. Do you even know what Pokemon this is? Oh, it's a Piplup. That Piplup. Really big one. It's actually one of the starters you can choose in a different region. What do you mean this one seems better? What do you mean you're gonna leave Kanto? No, wait, come back. Please? We lost another one. At least I have this. Not a bad trade-off. Okay, Fat Piplup. You're coming home with me.